Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be solving problem 13 of the AMC 8 test of 2022. And today's problem is, how many positive integers can fill the blank in the sentence below? One positive integer is blank more than twice another, and the sum of the two numbers is 28. So off the bat, the thing we're trying to solve for is how many positive integers can fill the blank. And the blank we can represent as n. And now, off the bat, we can make two equations, right? First, we can use this piece of information, which is one positive integer is n more than twice another, and the other piece of information. The sum of the two numbers is 28. We can represent these two positive integers using a and b. And now, let's make the first equation. So one positive integer, a, is equal to n more than twice of b, the other integer. And that's our first equation. Now to make the second equation, we do a, the sum of the two numbers, which is a and b, so a plus b, is equal to 28. Right? So to be able to solve for n, which is the amount of positive integers that can go into the blank, we have to make n isolated, and it's equal to like an integer or something like that. An integer minus something, right? So n is currently not in a place with like integers, like numbers, so we have to put it down into this equation. And to do that, we can use substitution, right? So currently, a is equal to n plus 2b, right? But this a can also be swapped for this equation. So these two are practically interchangeable. N plus 2b is equal to a. So I can put this equation here. So we can rewrite this equation into n plus 2b plus b is equal to 28, which can also be written as n plus 3b equal to 28. And now we have to isolate n. So we subtract 3b from each side. Now we get n is equal to 28 minus 3b. So now we have to solve for how many positive integers n can be, right? So n has to be a positive integer as it is shown up here. Keep in mind it has to be positive and it has to be an integer. So we can just start plugging in things for b. And if b is an integer, that means that it can be like 1 through like 100, right? So let's start plugging things in. If I plug in b as 1, 28 minus 3 is equal to 25. Yeah, that makes sense. N can be 25 because it's both positive and it's an integer. So we can do this for every single one until we come up to 28 minus 3 times 9, which is 27. So 28 minus 27 is equal to 1, which checks out, yeah. It's positive and it's an integer. But if we go to 10, if we try 10 as b, which is which becomes 28 minus 3 times 10, we get that as equal to negative 2. But that's not positive anymore, right? That means that our number, or the amount of integers that can be, are 1 through 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And that, the amount of integers that is d, 9 integers. So all in all, this is how I solved problem 13 of AMC 822 using substitution and process of elimination, or using substitution and trial and error, basically, for finding the amount of integers. Thanks.